YouTube? It's your boy Double A9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition, more like the Top 100 edition. That's right, baby, we're back. We've gotten it, and it really comes down to you guys. If you're pumped that we're back in the top 100, smash a big thumbs up. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about. First of all, I'm on vacation. I'll explain more in the video. Number two, yep, we're back at the top 100. We're actually 40th in the world, and it was the hardest one ever to get. Then, some more changes. Marcos Alonso is our new left back. And also, Dembele is going to be our super sub. These were the most wanted things in the comments down below. Everyone said to use Dembele. Everyone said to use Marcos Alonso. So welcoming them both to the team is because of you guys. And honestly, them coming to the team is massive because with our last 17 games, we could only lose one more to get top 100. And as I already told you, we got top 100. So once Marcos Alonso and Dembele joined the team, we pretty much took no L's for us to get top 100. And along that line, we played about 4 top 100 players and one guy that's actually going to FIWC with me. So I could possibly see him out in LA. We could be in the same group. It was absolutely unbelievable. When I got to this point, with 17 games remaining, I already had 3 losses. I knew I was in a tough place, but I never lost hope because Booyah Nation, a lot of my top 100 finishes, this happens. I end up making a really bad run, and I have to go on a crazy big run to end the game off. Right here, a homie from the Booyah Nation handed us a win. I think it's a homie from the Booyah Nation. I tried to find his, you know when you go to recently played, but it took forever to pop up, so I ended up not sending him a message. Also, I never received the message, so I'm not sure if that was a homie from the Booyah Nation or not, but if it was, shout out to you for giving me that dub. I don't know if it was just someone trying to just throw their games away. I have no idea what it was. All I know is somebody handed me a dub, and that left us right there with 15 games remaining, and we're still to take a loss. So as I said, we end up seeing a bunch of top 100 players. We actually play a guy that we played in last weekend as well. Remember Commando? We played that guy and he was beating us like 4-1 and then he peed on us. We end up playing him as well. Now, we're going to talk about all that, but real quick, I am on vacation. Shout out to you guys, man, for allowing me to live the life I'm living right now. I truly appreciate it. I feel blessed. Thank you for everything you've done for me, my family, Ray, everyone around me, man. Thank you. So, I came out here with family last weekend or last week, and I decided to come back with just Ray and I so we could spend some time. We've never been on vacation, just me and her. So I ended up taking another vacation. Now, to go on this vacation, I had to play all 40 games from Thursday night when it opens up until Saturday morning. Saturday morning, because I was leaving on Sunday. I left on Sunday to vacation. So I had to play all the games from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, starting at Thursday at 3 in the morning. So 3 in the morning, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I pretty much played all 40 games on Friday and Saturday. And it actually ended up in my benefit. Like, I actually felt good, and this is something that a lot of people don't know, but when I used to get top 100 every single weekend, I was actually playing 80 games, and what this did was forced me to play 40 games within the first 2 days and then 40 games within the last 2 days. And I think what happens is I get into such a big rhythm. I get into such a big, like, I'm just going and going and going and going. Right here, we end up getting matching up against FOB Beto. If you don't know what FOB is, they're actually a pro team, I believe, or like pro guys on the game. I don't know. They're like a clan. That right there, you saw that, is why I don't like Marcos Alonso. A lot of people always say, why don't you like Marcos Alonso? Blanc and Marcos Alonso split up, and Hazard was able to run right through us. Marcos Alonso should have closed that. He should have closed that gap and not allowed freaking Hazard to run right through us. You're probably like, well, Skills, why don't you blame that on Blanc? Well, when we have Blanc and Patrick, that never happened. So at that moment, I was super mad at Patrick. I wanted to get rid of Patrick, but I told myself, my AC is cutting on, sorry if it's loud. I told myself I wasn't going to be upset at Marcus. I was going to keep giving him a chance. I wasn't just going to bench him and because right there I was so mad at him. I thought I was going to lose that game because of him, and it was going to cost us the weekend league, our top 100 finish. So anyways, as I was saying, you know, I'm spamming these games within the first 2 days, and for a lot of people, taking the breaks is massive. But the last month when I was in that bad funk, besides the first week, I got top 100. The next 3 weeks, I didn't get top 100. And what I was doing was playing 10 games on Friday, 10 games on Saturday, 10 games on Sunday. Or actually, I was starting the weekend on Thursday playing like 4 or 5 games. I would actually go to bed Thursday night, probably like 5 in the morning with like 6 games played. Then Saturday I would play about like, my math's gonna be off here, but I play like probably like 14 games, and the last 2 days I would play 10 and 10. You see where I'm coming from? So I would make sure that I split the games up. But I think what was happening, Booyah Nation, no lie, I think what was happening was when I got on Saturday to start my first 10 games, the first 3 games I was super rusty, so I would take an L right there. And maybe another L somewhere else because I'm just getting into it. There's the Commando guy. Remember, this is the guy that went up 4-1 against us. He peed on us, and then we ended up coming back and beating him like 5-4 or something like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I just did that. I'm so sorry about that. But anyways, as I was saying, I think when I play the games in holes in a big group where I play like 14, 15 games, then take a break, come back and play another 5, I think I'm just in the rhythm of FIFA, and I'm just feeling it, and I start to play. You'll see, dude, the last like 10 games, because all the gameplay you're watching right here came like all Saturday. And well, actually all these games, all this you're watching right here was played on Saturday. And if you watch the way I'm playing, I'm getting matched up against top 100 after this is top 100 player right here. And the goals that we're putting in, you just see like good rhythm. That was an offside right there by Cristiano Ronaldo. He comes right down, puts a beautiful through pass, and ends up getting a 2-1 lead right there. And I felt a little bit upset at my defense, but I kept pushing at it. Del Piero, unbelievable. I'm playing the 4-2-3-1 with Del Piero at left cam. It's a lovely thing. Ronaldo, you see that little step back, just move nicely to the side. 2-2. We move into the 76th minute of the second half, where we put together some beautiful dribbling, some beautiful passing, and my man George Best, who you finally seen play a full 40 games here on the AA9 Skills channel. And it just, look at that, man. Nice little pass right there from Del Piero. Ronaldo laid it off beautifully, and Best is not missing. His low driven's unbelievable, and we end up scoring right there. Now against Commando, because he plays the 4-3-3-4, I end up going into the 4-3-3-3, which was a defensive 4-3-3 to counter him. And this is why you have to play FIFA, man. Sometimes you have to counter your opponent. Because I played him last weekend and I knew what he played in was the 4-3-3-4, I knew that I had to play in a 4-3-3, so I switched into a 4-3-3, and it ended up working out beautifully for me. So just know what you're playing against. Here in this video, you're going to see me get matched up against a 5 at the back, and I also go 5 at the back. He was playing a 5-2-1, and I said, well, if you're going to play 5 at the back, I'm going to play 5 at the back, because I'm not going to sit here attacking you and you waiting to counter me. That's all they're doing when they're on 5 at the back. So instead of me going 5 at the back, or staying like 3 at the back or 4 at the back and letting you counter me, I'm just going to match what you're doing by going 5 at the back as well. So we both play 5 at the back, and you'll see the result here just in a little bit. But in this game, my man Cristiano Ronaldo tucking him in left, right, and center, and we're up 3-0. So again, man, as I said, I spammed all the games in because I told myself, this is the funny thing, right? In my head, you're gonna laugh at me, but I take my job very seriously. YouTube, this is my job. I take it seriously. I want to give you guys the best content I possibly can. So I told myself that I would not enjoy this vacation unless I got a top 100 finish. So even when I took those 3 L's, I just kept pushing. Right here is an unbelievable player that's actually going to FIWC. He messaged me, said, I'll see you at FIWC. FIWC is like regionals. It's a FIFA tournament that I also made as well by going 40-0. I qualified for it that month. Well, I qualified for the whole month, but I went 40-0 and made it. Cristiano Ronaldo scores first against an unbelievable top 100 player, top 12 player. To make regionals, you have to be top 12 or top 8, I think. I think it was top 8. 1 month was top 4. The second month was top 4. And the third month was top 8, I think, something like that. It was something crazy like that. I don't remember exactly how it played out. So he's a top 8 player, if not a top 4 player in this region, on this side of the world. So I get matched up against him. We tie the game up at 1. The ball's bouncing around. Cristiano Ronaldo holds up well. My man Dembele off the bench, left-footed, weak foot. He's a 5-star weak foot. Boy, Dembele tucked that one. Now I don't know if Dembele's a lefty or righty, but you can see me trying to pause the game because I want to switch into a more defensive formation. But look at Dembele here. Good control, nice shot, low driven. And I end up beating an unbelievable player, a FIWC player, 2-1. And we advance into another game where he had the pink Smalling. Now, like I said, man, spamming all the games at once, for some people it works. For some people it doesn't work. For some reason it worked for me this weekend. And it worked for me in a major way because, like I said, I was having a bad start. I think I was 20-3, bros. And to be 20-3, be 20-2 is good. To be 30-3 is good. But to be 20-3, you're really pushing the line of, oh my goodness, I don't know if I could pull this off. And luckily, we were able to pull it off, and it feels good to be able to bring y'all this content again. If you're happy that we're back in the top 100, hit that big old thumbs up. Hopefully, we can get like 15,000 likes because I worked super hard to get this for you, man. And this is going to be the only L of the day. It comes right here. As you can see, 86th minute, I was so sad. Harry Kane got a low driven on his weak foot around my keeper into the back of the net, and we end up losing this game. He's going to score one more 90th minute. I'm on ultra attack. I'm going for it. Harry Kane. Or actually, he should, look at this. He shoots me all over the place. It wasn't Harry Kane, but he ends up beating me 3-1. So big game for him. Massive result. And at this point, we have 8 games remaining with 28 wins. So we're 28-4. It's not good. 30-3 is okay. 20-2 is okay. 10-1 is okay. But 28-4 is not that good. So we're 8-0. And now you're probably like, well, what did you do mentally? Well, mentally in my head, I told myself, all right, so this is a clean slate of Division 1. I think if you win the 8 Division 1 games, you automatically raise the title. And I've done it before, going like, you know, I think it was 8-0. I think you have to go 8-0 or 9-0 to go division. Look at my man. Hold it. Let's go, baby. I think you have to go 8-0 and you win Division 1. And I've done that before. So I told myself, all right, look, Division 1, all you got to do is go 8-1. You got yourself another title. And that's how I looked at it. I looked at it as if I was in Division 1 and I was trying to pick up another title and I was just playing for 15,000 coins. I was trying to actually trick myself into believing that it wasn't really a big deal. My man Conte doing some nice dribbling, nice little pass to Cristiano. He misses, but the ball falls back to Ronaldo and we're up 4-1. And there's 7 games remaining now and every single one is a must win. At least I thought that way, because 36 is enough to stay top 100. I don't like getting 35 because you don't know if you're staying in or you're not staying in. So I'm going for 36. I knew I couldn't lose anymore. And remember, at the time I was playing Friday and Saturday, I couldn't see how if 35 was going to be enough. So your boy was shooting for 36. Gotta say, Marcus Alonso, besides after I started getting comfortable with him, is he better than Patrick? I don't want to say he's better than Patrick, but he worked out. He scored some goals. One thing I can say about Marcus Alonso, he likes to attack, boys. This guy loves getting forward. It's the same thing with the right back, Ricardo Pereira. He loves to push forward. Both those guys are really attacking left backs and right backs. Ronaldo, George Best, baby. Left back and right back, Ricardo Pereira and Marcus Alonso, they love pushing forward. Dembele off the bench was fun, bros. Dembele, the starter, was fun for us. I loved him. You guys remember I rocked with him for a weekend. He was chill. He scored a lot of goals. But yo, off the bench, it's a whole nother animal, yo. Look at my man Cristiano, big boy, Ronaldo. Got Ronaldo back in the team, and we're back in the top 100. Ronaldo together. Use overpowered players and use players that work for you. Ronaldo works big for me, and Ronaldo works lovely for me. Love my man Del Piero. He's an assist machine. George Best on the other side. Like I said, it's either a 4-2-3-1. Sometimes I play the 4-3-3 defensive one. Either way, my man George Best and Del Piero out on the wings. Ronaldo and Ronaldo down the middle, and it just feels good. 6 games remaining as we jump into another one against a 3 at the back. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I saw this, I was kind of like, 3 at the back, you know what, I got this one. I felt confident because 3 at the back is not that strong this year, but this guy did give me a little bit of trouble. It took me a while to break him down. All right, 3 minutes in, I get a super lucky goal. It didn't take me long to break him down. Okay, 3 minutes in, I score a pretty lucky goal. Conte steals the ball. He was playing with it in the back. Conte steals it pretty easily. I hold it up nicely. I find the big boy making the run inside, Marcus Alonso. And like I said, Marcus Alonso just likes to push forward, guys. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. My man Hullet bangs one from distance, and we're up 3-1. Hullet, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. It's players I used to get 40-0. Not Ronaldo, but Hullet and Ronaldo. So that's why I picked them up on this account. I knew they were strong. I knew they were overpowered. And I knew we could do well with them, man, and it feels good to be back in the top 100. 3-1, Ronaldo to Hullet. Hullet once again for a double in this game, making it 4-1. And Cristiano Ronaldo, he's feeling himself, boys. He lets it go from distance. In the 90th minute, we're going to make it 5-1. And we're cruising right now. And I'm telling you, you can kind of see the way I was playing these last couple games. Besides one game, we only lost 1 game. Besides that, we absolutely dominated people, and then we had some tough top 100 games in there. Obviously, 5-2, 1-2. When and I also go 5-2. I believe I played 5 at the back in this game. I'm pretty sure I matched them for 5 at the back, and it ended up working out money for us, man. We absolutely dominated this game. George Best finds the boy Ronaldo, goes back into George Best, who's not missing from there. Oh, just kidding, he does, but Ronaldo's right there to tuck it in to make it 2-0, and another victory is on the board. So, like I said, man, have fun. Play your games however you want to play them, whether you spam them, whether you space them in between. Just do what works for you. I was trying to space in between when really spamming them for me is what was working well for me. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep spamming them from now on or if I'll keep taking breaks. I'm not really sure, but spamming kind of works for me, man. We get matched up against a pretty good team here. He has PK. He has Nacho. Not too scared of PK. A little bit, that Nacho card's good. PK, somebody I was like, well, I could probably get some over-the-top through passes on him. My man Del Piero just runs through everyone in a low driven and a big goal right there, and it's leading us right to that top 100 race. Del Piero doing Del Piero type things and carrying us to victory, man. We move on to where Sonaldo misses, falls back to Ronaldo, and a finesse shot, in 6 minutes in, we were up 2-0. I'm telling you guys, man, I hadn't played FIFA like this in a long time, and it just feels absolutely beautiful, because as you guys know, I don't think I'm some incredible player. I think I'm an alright FIFA player. I think I can kind of play the game, so just to see myself kind of getting back and making people rage quits and getting 5-1 victories and beating top 100 players and playing well, more importantly, playing well against top 100 players, because when you play a top 100 player, it can go either way. If you're a top 100 player and you match against a top 100 player, it can go either way. So it feels good to be seeing myself getting some results against them. Big boy Ronaldo with a low-driven finesse to score 1-0 against this guy had a Road to Glory account as well. It said RTG up top. Ronaldo, Del Piero, and look at the finishing. It's beautiful. 5-star weak foot on Del Piero, 5-star weak foot on Dembele off the bench. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys finished this weekend. I can't wait to get rewards for you guys, and I'm really happy we're back in that top 100 finish. I know some people will be like, Skills, you probably only got top 100 because no one's really playing no more, but we got top 100 during the team of the season as well. We did 30, actually one of our best finishes, 37-3. This one was just, I spam, man, and I'm gonna be honest, this was my hardest one ever, and I know a lot of people will be like, how's it your hardest one ever if you've gone 40-0? During that 40-0, I think I played 2 top 100 players. During this one, I played like 5 or 6 top 100 players. So we get to the last 2 games, and we have to win both to guarantee 36 wins. We already guaranteed Elite 1, but with 36, we're guaranteeing top 100. But like I said, I played like 5 or 6 top 100, so it was a very difficult task to get top 100 this week. But luckily, we were able to pull it off. I lost games I shouldn't have lost. I won games I probably shouldn't have won, but you need a little bit of that luck on your side. Big boy Ronaldo is going to score the first goal right there, making it 1-0 5 minutes in. And once I got that early lead, I really felt good in games, but I kept doing this, man. I kept letting people back into the game. That's my biggest problem. I know I got FLWC in a couple weeks. I really got to sort out like giving up goals right after I score. Big boy Del Piero back into big boy Ronaldo. A nice low driven that goes in. I thought he was going to miss it. I thought I was going to choke it, but luckily we put that into the back of the net. Hullet finds the boy Dembele, who finds George Best, who keeps on scoring, who shows he's worthy of being on this team. Let me know in the comments down below who you want me to buy coming up for this week. Do we change the team? The team is so lovely. It's so amazing. It's playing great. We're finally playing good football. We win 3-1, and we get into what is the hardest game of the weekend. Legit, man. We go into the last game. We get matched up against Weah, Best, Sonaldo, Dele Alli, the blue one, Marquez Alonso, the blue one, Nacho, Azpilicueta, Valencia, Conte. It's just a great team, a 4-3-3-3 defensive. It was hard, man, and not only was it hard, Sonaldo scores first, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't show you guys, but he actually messaged me. He was like, come on, man, really time wasting? I didn't time waste against him. I'll tell you exactly what I did. I go up 1-1 here, okay, and he was a great player. He was playing great FIFA. 36 minutes in, I'm going to score again, and then from the 70th minute on, I didn't time waste. I didn't pass backwards. I didn't pass to my goalie. I didn't pass back from the midfield line. I would take it down my wings. I would pass inside to my striker. If I didn't have a shot, I would go back to my midfielder, pass it out to my wings, and I just took good passes up in his area. I never went backwards. I never time wasted in the corner. I just kept passing along my strikers and my midfielders to make sure that he couldn't steal the ball. And if he stole the ball would go out of bounds, or I would have somebody to cover my butt, because I wasn't trying to give him a stupid goal, go to extra time. He was a fantastic player, so I was kind of covering all ends. We ended up getting 36 wins, which gave us 5th in the world when I finished, because I finished early. You see that, a day and 3 hours remaining, because I was coming on vacation. But we got 5th in the world. I believe, I haven't been home, but I hit up some of my friends on Twitter, and I was DMing them and like, yo, what place am I in? I believe I'm 40th in the world on this account. So I can't wait to give you guys your rewards coming up in a couple days. Big old thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe. We are back in the top 100. It was the hardest one ever, but we got it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Big thumbs up. I'm gonna finish enjoying my vacation. I'm back home in like a day or 2 to bring y'all some more awesome content. I didn't want to pre-make videos. I wanted to make sure I gave you guys good videos. So yeah, see you from the beach. Me and this one are going to the beach. I got the GoPro. Wait, that lighting is absolutely, oh, look how big of a difference lighting makes. GoPro action. We're dressed. We got all tanned up. We're gonna go lay out for a little bit, play in the water, get tan, and then we're gonna go. You want to get drunk in the ocean?
Sure.
What?
You want sunscreen?
ice
So
cream.
you don't get a fever blister like last time. Here, put this on your lips.
Make me look fabulous, girl. My nose.
Do you want me to put it on your nose too, though? So you don't get like sunburn right here?
Should I call this girl does my makeup?
Yeah. Oh, will you do my makeup while we're out here, by the way?
Hell no.
Will you do my makeup tonight for a video?
Maybe. If you feel